Howdy folks, time for another update on the 1960s era display layout. I've taken the mountain out into the backyard and gave it a good tapping so the loose ground foam fell off, and that's what's left on it. You're seeing the tunnel in natural light. What else is going on right now? I brought the doors out, and where I have it painted blue for the water, I put a clear sealer on, and the stuff really stinks. So after one or two sprays in the house, I brought the doors outside. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the ground foam that I used on the mountain, which is Walther's brand, Made in China. And even when you knock off the rough stuff, I had commented in an earlier video that it has a dust to it, and what I was doing was I had intended on going over the blue water with some clear sealer, the same that I sprayed on here, and I sprayed that into a plastic cup, which I'm showing here, and I'm really unhappy with this Walther's ground foam. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the video, but the clear that I was attempting to brush over the water wound up having a green tint to it because of this ground foam. And I really gotta say, effing Chinese, I would never buy that stuff again. I'm not happy at all with it. The last ground foam I used was made by Woodland Scenics, and I don't know, I might leave the mountain as it is, or I might get a hold of some Woodland Scenics ground foam and redo some of the green stuff. But I'm really not happy with the Walther's brand, and I would advise against buying it because it just isn't cutting it. Once the clear sealer over the water dries, then I will be able to paint the tan that's going on for the streets and the roadbed for the tracks. And then once that dries, we'll get into painting the green and putting my homemade dyed sawdust on it. So that concludes this update. Also got to mention, I still need to paint inside of the tunnel bores and the underside of the mountain. But I'd like to get the scenery part of it completed first to see how that turns out. And hopefully you can see in the video how good the rocks came. I mean, out here in the regular sunlight, they look like rocks that are around this area. So I'm very happy with the way that came out. So that ends this update. Take care, and we'll be looking at you again. Bye-bye.